How's it going, guys? So we are here to check out the updates to Rust as it's going. Now, of course, updates are still monthly, but staging updates whenever there's stuff to update. So on staging this week, there's been a few changes. Also, I didn't do a video last week, and if you missed it, the repair bench no longer requires wood to craft it, as you will see in right there. Also, apparently you're able to put water collectors on top of barbecues. That has been fixed. So that's a nice thing there. Beds are also now repairable, as well as if you're authorized, you can pick up a bed by holding E. You have to have a hammer in your hand to do that, though. So, works just like pretty much everything else. Also, for a long time, people have said, well, our artwork's getting destroyed in raids, or people are jerks and shoot them, or, you know, accidentally hit it with a hatchet or something, I can't repair them. Well, now you can repair picture frames, as well as signs, etc. So that is actually a really nice little change there. Also, a few things we're going to pop up on the screen here. You'll see that there is still work on getting those arms to show whatever you're wearing. So, you know, I'm supposed to be wearing a hazmat suit right now, but my arms are bare. As you'll see, they are working on that, and that should be something we'll be seeing relatively soon, I believe. They're still working on a few kinks there. Speaking of things being worked out, you'll also see here there's a few new hair models, courtesy newest pictures of Rustified. And you can see they're not in staging yet, but the hair just looks a lot more realistic. The colors are better, more vibrant, more realistic altogether, and looks less like someone glued a bunch of pubes to somebody's hair and then, like, I don't know, mixed animal hair into it and then made it into a toupee. So that's really good there. Very, very awesome look. Then before we move on to the next thing, the chainsaw is still a work in progress. It is almost done. Of course, you know, there's all these little pictures floating around it. I can't wait to see what it does. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for wood gathering. If it isn't, I'm probably going to cry, because we need a faster way to get wood. It's going to be an interesting balance, because I'm assuming a chainsaw is going to be loud. You're going to attract a lot more attention than just a hatchet. So is the reward worth the risk? Is it going to be easy to raid wood with it? I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm excited to see. It will probably make it in to the March 1st update, which is cool. So that pretty much does it for the pictures while I stand here. Because, you know, I'd spawn in the chainsaw, but unfortunately, as you can see, it doesn't exist yet. Really wish it did. I really want to play around with the chainsaw. But anyway, so what we've got going on here is we've got a nice little update. Now, one of the gripes and one of the reasons I haven't been playing is that as a YouTuber, once you're found out, no matter how you change your name, use an alt, eventually someone finds out who you are. They purposely come over and they break your cupboard and your base decays while you're getting that precious 1.5 hours of sleep before you log back on. And your entire base is just gone. So a lot of people call it cupboard grieving, or cupboard raiding is probably a better word. And basically, if you aren't privy to what this is, people bust into your base, find your cupboard, crack that thing open, and then laugh and leave, let your base decay, and then come back and, you know, get anything that was hidden or missing, and etc. And it's just too easy. It's allowing people to raid without using explosives or C4, which is the whole point of it. So, and it's a little bit, not a little bit, it's very shitty. I rather be grieved and be able to pickaxe or blow my way back into a base. By the way, you should probably always have more than one base, guys. That's just common sense. I mean, when you're starting off, obviously that's not applicable, but as soon as you can make one, make a separate base, hide some gunpowder in there, hide some tools, or at least metal to make them, so you can take your base back. I'd rather take a base back and fight a war with my neighbor and have some fun with that than log in and literally lose everything. I mean, that means your workbench is gone. that means any items they might have normally left behind are gone. Everything's just gone. And it's a really shitty feeling. And Russ wants to move towards getting longevity, and this was a nice little tiny step. Well, not tiny. I say it's a good step in the right direction. It was brought up in the Face Punch Slack, and Andre jumped on it like the monster awesome beast developer he is and just said, well, I will just add some grief protection. And he's like, well, so here's how it works. If you have enough resources in your tool cupboard, this is only if you have enough resources in your tool cupboard. Also, guys, always code lock them. Just don't make it easy for people. I still see so many bases with no code locks on their cupboards, and it just doesn't make sense. But anyways, once the cupboard is broken, it will take up to 24 hours protection. So that's 165 and 30. You'll see right here, okay? So that is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. Let's make that a little bit easier, I'd say. But you'll see. So hold on, 165 and 30. Okay. Boom. So there's that, and you'll see it took 165 and 30. Now, yes, they can put down a new cupboard, but again, you can always take that back. That's up to you and your resourcefulness, okay? Grieving has always been a thing, and it is what it is. It's not going anywhere, guys. Now, you'll see it only kept the resources it needed to keep the base for 24 hours. So if you're saying, oh, well, now when I raid, I don't get anything. Well, you still get what it didn't need. As you saw, it dropped the majority of the stone and metal anyways. Now, the other problem here with cupboards that people have been having is, one, they say there's not enough spaces, which I can kind of agree with stack sizes. I think an easy solution, other than just adding more and more spaces to it, is increasing the stack size of things when they're put into a tool cupboard. But then that could add to all sorts of little stack size exploits and stuff like that too. So we'll just have to see where it goes. Guys, keep in mind, it's not done yet. Now, the one thing people are really complaining about is that you can put things in it that aren't even part of upkeep, like scrap and gunpowder. So people are hiding their really important stuff inside their cupboard and using it as an extra thing. Well, first of all, the cupboard isn't that strong, and it's not really that great of a protection. Now, I agree with the majority of the community saying these things shouldn't be put in there, but as of right now, Andre said there's no plans on changing that yet. And you have to remember, there's always a bigger picture we don't know. They always have an idea of what's going to be going on there. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. I think the whole little change makes a huge big deal in the game, and is something that makes me want to come back and play, because that extra frustration of just being targeted and this people having the ability to melt your entire base, it makes it pretty impossible to get more than, I'd say, 2 or 3 episodes for a series. So this is a huge step in helping with that, and it benefits everyone, which I think is awesome. So that pretty much does it there, guys. We'll be right back. So, scientists and what's going on with them? Well, on official servers, whoa, he just morphed into a naked standing guy. As you can see, they aren't 100% done quite yet. Yeah. Whoa. Alright guys, that was weird. So I just got a crash. So I'm not sure if that's related to me running a local server or what exactly. But scientists are getting improved. We should be seeing them hopefully this March 1st update on all servers by default. And yeah, it's basically, I think, just official servers, and then Rustified said that they'll probably be enabling them as of Monday. So yeah. Oh, this explosive ammo, that is working counterintuitive. But anyways, you get the idea, guys. Scientists are on their way. They're slowly getting fixed. Their AI needs some work, this and that. Clipping and other things have been fixed. They're working on optimization of their pathing and taking cover and etc. So we should hopefully be seeing scientists in the not too far future. But that brings us to our last little bit, guys. I'll let you enjoy your way out watching these two little clips if you didn't see them last week on Rustified or Shadowfrax's videos. It is the new event. This helicopter will come in like an airdrop. It will be sitting there, and you actually have to protect it for a set amount of time before you can get the sweet loot. So here are the videos, check them out. Don't forget to leave a like for me, share this video with anyone that you can, honestly, just to help me out, guys. And please go show some love to the devs on the Reddit. Oh! That guy just popped out of nowhere and scared the crap out of me. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. There's enough info to do another update, which will probably be next week since it is that update. So we'll see you then, guys. Laters.